we're back. Sorry for the extended vacation. We've been dealing with some real-life speed bumps, and we've overcome. However, they've caused some unneeded stress and some really uncomfortable decisions. But like I said, we have overcome those speed bumps. We've addressed the hidden issues, and we're moving on. We're going to try out a new format. I have a lot of time on my commute between home and work, like I'm sure most of you do. So we're going to see if we can't use that roughly 1 hour and 15 minutes of time that I have for a commute a little bit more constructively. The videos won't be an hour long. I don't plan on having that long of a video, but this is we're going to try this format out, see how you see how you guys like it, and then we'll adjust from there. For this video, I just want to briefly cover a couple of things that are relatively inexpensive, if not completely free. They're prepping ideas that have a very, very, very low startup cost, so to speak, or output, with a very high rate of return. If you invest at all, then you know that you want to buy low, sell high, that kind of thing. These are ideas that will allow you to do just that. Expend a very small amount of capital to receive very large returns. The first thing that we're going to talk about is mental preparedness. As an individual who is prepared, you should mentally prepare yourself for whatever event you might foresee coming. If you're like me and you live in a natural disaster-prone area, I live in the state of Florida. We suffer from hurricanes, flooding, severe thunderstorms, severe weather of all manner. It's easy to mentally prepare for those types of events. In my opinion, you have to think about things you would do in specific situations. So if tomorrow I woke up and the news said we had a hurricane coming, thankfully, because of our technology nowadays, we have plenty of warning for hurricanes. If that was the worry of the day, then what I would need to do is go through a mental checklist. Do I have enough water stored for my family? Do I have enough medication stored for my family? Do I have bags ready so that if it looks like it's coming to my area of the state, that we can evacuate the home quickly, efficiently, and safely? Do I already have my evacuation routes planned? If you've done all of these things prior to, then your mental checklist is going to be very short and sweet. Yes, 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 and yes. Other facets of mental preparedness are not as cut and dry. As an individual whose job it is to mitigate emergency scenes, I have seen a lot, I've experienced a lot, and I have also mentally prepared for things that I haven't seen yet. The way that I go about doing that is I visualize a situation, and then I visualize steps and decisions that could be made to make the situation better or to mitigate it entirely. This can be used by the prepper in many different facets. Conversations with your significant other as far as directions to take prepping. What should you prepare for? Should we even prep at all? Is it feasible for us to even begin this journey? I believe it is. I believe everyone should be more prepared. However, you may have a discussion with your significant other, and after this discussion, and you guys decide that financially or it's just not it's not something that you want to plan for. Heck, it's well within your means. I would caution against that, just as I would caution against any person who says they're not going to save money for the future. I am a prepper, but I am also a practical person. I am planning for multiple contingencies, one of which is, Teotihuacan or grid down. However, I'm also planning for retirement, oddly enough. But hey, medic, you're planning for the end of the world. Why are you worried about your retirement? Well, in best case scenario, it never happens. It never comes to fruition. We're never hit by an EMP. The grid never goes down. Our financial system stays solid, and nothing ever happens. And we just continue life as we are. Best case scenario, I get to retire and live off of my savings and pension. Do I still plan for that? You bet your life I do. But I also plan for the possible, end of the world as we know it. So I say all that to say this: mental preparedness is easy. It doesn't cost you money. You can do it anywhere. And I suggest start small with mental preparedness, as you would with anything. Read books, run mental exercises. Okay, today I'm gonna think about, and then create a situation in your mind, whatever it might be. Start with things that are familiar to you, things that you either think about or have experience with on a daily basis. If you're a mechanic, think about, okay, well, if my vehicle starter goes out, how do I replace it, find a new one? Is there replacement parts nearby? Is there a junkyard nearby? How would I go about finding the materials and or parts needed to fix that vehicle? In my case, I do mental preparedness drills on first aid and some other medical issues that might need to be addressed. I also think about security plans and all kinds of things. My suggestion is to start small. Build a scenario in your mind that's easily thought through without a lot of rabbit holes, so to speak, and work from there. Mental preparedness could be mentally prepared or mentally awake or mentally aware of what's going on around you, then you're basically asleep and you're a zombie walking around, and you're not contributing to your own daily life. If that's how you want to live, then hey man, by all means, continue taking the blue pill, so to speak. That's going to be pretty much it for the mental preparedness video. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to throw them in the